Hello first graders and welcome to Summer 2020. My name is Mr. Gallagher and I teach kindergarten at Bryant Elementary in the northeast corner of Seattle. That's the Ravenna neighborhood. I want to welcome you to the Summer Slide Forward into First Grade program that I created. About 2 months ago, as school was in the middle and teachers and parents and grown-ups and education leaders were trying to figure out how and what we're doing and how and what we will be doing, I already started thinking about summer programs and what could be possible. So I created this idea of a summer slide forward into first grade as a bridge between kindergarten and first grade. I watched what my class was doing, how much learning they were acquiring through technology, which was unusual for us because until that point we have been doing everything in person. I watched the learning and I watched the technology. And I started to create a plan of how I could help students, kindergarten students, my group and other groups as well, to continue that skill set of learning online and the tech skills that go with learning online. So I come up with the idea of the Summer Slide program. I invited some other teachers to join me, and some teachers did contribute to the plan that you'll see when your parents show you it on the computer. It took a lot of thinking and a lot of planning and a lot of collaboration and teamwork, but I think we have a good plan for you. As I looked at learning, I realized students were doing different things with technology than we had done before. I want that skill set to continue with you. You know, in first grade, the lessons are going to be longer in time duration than they were in kindergarten because you are older. And so with that in mind, if technology is the tool and the route to do that learning, you're going to be using the computer for longer. So I wanted you to keep that skill set and even improve it a little bit by offering you the idea of the Summer Slide Forward program. You and your parents can decide how to use it as best suits your family schedule, just like learning did when we were back in school. Buildings were closed, but school was open. And so with the help of my teacher friends, we've created a program with lots of different things for you to do. For some folks it will be new, for some folks it will be familiar. Word work, word families, and rhyme game are included. Crafton is included. Read alouds are included. And something new, virtual trips. Let me tell you a little bit about the things that are included. We have Crafton once a week, just like when we are in session. We have word work almost every day with a word family, using long vowels now for these 4 weeks. We have rhyme game, new rhyme games, to learn how to play if you haven't played the rhyme games before, or continue to play if you've played rhyme games before. All of my read-alouds are connected to social studies. They were either books with information and stories that connect to I Know My Nation, our United States study, or My World and I, which connects to our trip around the world where we visit all 7 continents. That's my theme for those. And then the other part I did was, in school, teachers like to arrange for trips for their students. Teachers often call them field trips. But with the closure of buildings and the changing of format, lots of trips never happened. That felt kind of uncomfortable for me that we didn't get to go on those. I don't call them field trips because I don't take my class to fields. I call them community adventures because we go into the community and have an adventure. So with that in mind, I chose to offer 2 trips every day of the week. That means, if you count by 2s, 2 on Monday, 2 more on Tuesday, 2 more on Wednesday, 2 more on Thursday, 2 more on Friday means a total of, let's check, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 possible trips each week. You'll need your computer, of course, to do those. And what I have them grouped by ideas. Monday is called Art Mondays for the trips. I will take you to 2 different art museums around the world. And once you arrive at the museum, you can maneuver where you want to go. If you like knights and armor, then you might go to those rooms. If you like paintings, you might go to the painting rooms. You get to decide your route through the museums. Tuesdays is called Science Tuesdays. And on those two trips, or community adventures, you get to visit places like the National Air and Science Museum, which has lots of things about rockets and space. Those are the types of places you'd visit on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays is called Social Studies Wednesdays, and I've grouped places that are connected to the idea of nation or world. For example, you could visit George Washington's home or Thomas Jefferson's home. Those would be places to look for on Wednesday trips. Thursday trips are called Animal Thursdays. You can bet, that's right, you'll be going to places like aquariums and zoos around the world, including the world-famous New York Zoological Park in the Bronx, the Bronx Zoological Society. I think you will like that one. That's a place I went to lots of times when I was in school. And the last one is Travel Fridays, where we travel the globe. We'll be going to the Eiffel Tower and the Great Wall of China and Oceania. I hope you like the chance to explore the world from the comfort and safety of your home on my virtual trip options each day. There's also a couple of activities called Tech-less. That means you don't need a computer except to read what the task is. So there are things about science like observation or math like measurement, but you don't need to use your computer at all. I do want to be sure that you're getting outside for lots of fresh air and physical exercise and activity. That's important all the time, but especially in our good weather Seattle summer. But then also some time and chances to learn and do things without any technology involved. I hope the Summer Slide program works for you. I thank all of the people who helped me create it, my collaborating teachers and my teachers who helped give me brainstorm ideas and review. But it really is about you and your family. A choice and an option to do something fun this summer that includes learning, some thinking ideas, concepts that's called, or content is what teachers think about when we plan and teach, and then also those tech skills that I talked about that are important for you to maintain and even improve, so you slide forward into first grade very ready and able and willing and skilled to use technology again in a new grade level, in a new room with a new teacher. Thanks so much for your attention. I hope everything works for you, and certainly feel free with any information or comments or feedback or ideas or suggestions to just email me back, kggallagher@seattleschools.org. I always want to get better at the things I do, just like you do. Always thinking about how to improve and be better. And I'd like to get better and better at this work as well. Thanks everyone. Have a safe and healthy and happy summer, and wash your hands.